I just learned what this government shutdown really means. That there are now a lot of hungry U.S. families discontinuing those much-needed food stamps? How could that possibly solve this happenstance? I had been wondering what the deeper agenda was, ever more widening the gap by means of such a shortage. While the elite still suffer their own inner processing, that deep-seated greed which just keeps fostering such pain, for their subconscious knows it is not just when we are making more than we've earned. So we subconsciously cannot trust that it will last for long. So hold on to it, strong, everything, it's mine, clearly not connected to the divine. Not trying to get on a spiritual tangent, let's bring this back to the societal standpoint. I know I'm out here in La La Island, I admit it, but through this art form, I can still shed light on white privilege. I rarely concern myself with politics, I'll be honest. Whenever that name with a T pops up, I quickly scroll onward. So far removed from the modern matrix and the superficial consumption media. Out in some tropical backwoods to get away from the mass-projected hysteria. But there is also one underlying, often unspoken benefit, giving me such freedom to have found this epic living arrangement. Time to say it. This fair complexion of pigment. Strictly on appearance, I've been one step ahead. And even two more, if you hide back my dreads. All my life middle class, but now seeing it's still on the side of superior. Yet, through these expressions, I can tap into my heart's forgiveness reservoir. I forgive my ancestors for creating such separation. I forgive our authorities who are dividing this nation. I forgive the most corrupted, ungrounded souls on this planet, while also acknowledging I have never truly felt the short end of the stick. Another millennial who didn't vote, please don't resent me. I will confess I did cry the day he won presidency. It was like a future memory. All at once I could foresee this ginormous darkness that he would bring. But then I kept looking. No, I was not sulking, just saturated in that emotionally charged space long enough until I felt the void's embrace. I maintained a duration of receptivity until I finally heard the divine epiphany. Opposition is a prelude to balance. We will unite amongst this challenge. Our current authoritative governing system and its puppets is simply a representation of the collective shadow that is among us. But I get high on hope that we are each embracing our dark side, individually creating that inner balance, and then together we will stride out of the destruction era into a new paradigm. For my fellow white people, I invoke this last thought. To conclude this piece, some self-reflection is sought. If given the chance before birth, would you choose? The exact same life circumstances, just a darker shaded earth suit. It felt like eternity when that question first sat with me. Accepting my answer was no gave a harsh new reality. Shaking my foundational beliefs about where we were currently. Because when choosing to be born black brought hesitancy, I realized we still have a way to go in uniting society. It was a good question for self-reflection and to illuminate some serious lingering inequality. Which, by the way, let's just quickly and casually say, stems from eating animals. Wait, hear me out. No high horse. I won't get on a soapbox. Just the concept of labeling these as lovable companion while deeming those to be killed and eaten might just be the heart's first conditioning of separation. Not seeing the value and equality of all species would naturally grow to separation within our own species, no? It is honestly like we're trying to say brindle cats are better than tabbies. Like, come on, folks. It's just our coat. It's just the skin. Deep enough in our hearts, we know these social views and food values are primitive. But soon enough, we will evolve collectively to embody a symbiotic relationship as one interconnected family, which means respecting the life of each breathing earthling. And ultimately, reestablishing sacred biodiversity. And I know I'm gonna see it happen, because I'm gonna live for 3 centuries. Aloha, mahalo, mic drop, but I don't have one. And I can't leave on that note. I learned it from a few open mic nights that I can't just walk away with that piece and let the audience just like sit and digest, because it looks really uncomfortable. So I just wanted to thank you if you're still watching, because you're not just the audience, you're participating in this moment of vulnerability, because that was hard. But you know, maybe the best medicine is the hardest to swallow. Something like that, yeah? Okay, cool. It just had to come out of me. That piece, I couldn't write fast enough. It poured out of me within like an hour. And if you felt, you know, triggered by anything, any word or sentence gave you truth chills, like, please let me know, let other people know, share it, let's get it around, because we gotta feel. We're here to feel and help each other heal, and yeah, all the good things. Thanks for hanging out and getting vulnerable. I love you. More to come. Subscribe. That part seems so silly. I'll see you later. I'll see you in another now. Aloha.